Hello there, and welcome back to Darth Precious Metals. We are going to talk today about gold, purely because we've been talking a lot about this stuff, about silver, but since my channel is Darth Precious Metals, it's only fair every now and then we need to talk about gold as well, isn't it? Now, obviously the gold videos would be in smaller numbers, purely because you don't keep your gold around your house, do you? So you need to get to the, well, vault or locker or whatever you store it, and then the next day or so, or next 2 days, let's say, you need to get it back. So this would be a gold video, a video really about gold. And yeah, because I went all the way to the vault and I've got something out, and right, and I do recommend you guys never ever keep your gold inside your house premises. Okay, get a vault because it's not that expensive. For £30 a month you get insured and free access as much as you want, but you only get insured for 10k of gold. But then if you pay something like 50-60 pounds a month, for example, you are getting insured all the way to 80,000 pounds of gold. So have a look out there. There's lots of services like this. I'm sure locally in your own town you can find a locker, you can find a vault, you can find something. Like I said, prices differ from region to region, but mainly for a 30-50 quid a month you'll be safe. Anyway, that being said, today's episode is about how much gold do I need to stack. Well, obviously I'm not going to be able to answer to that question, because it depends, doesn't it? It depends on what are you trying to do, in terms of, is it a short term, stacking? Is it a medium term? Is it a longer term? Are you planning do this for a very, very long time? Or then the things are changing, isn't it? But we'll go bit by bit. We'll go bit by bit. So if you are, let's say, I don't know, a short term stacker, and perhaps you don't want to do this too much, really, you're just in for, I don't know, let's say a couple of years and 5 years, let's say, and you just want to add up 5 ounces. Well, 5 ounces, it will look like this. Let me just pull down the camera a little bit. Oh, that went off. Right, that would be about 5 ounces, exactly 5 ounces, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. That's how 5 ounces looks like. If you are in this game just for a couple of years and you're thinking, okay, I would like to have 5 ounces just in case something, which is good, which is very fine. on a medium term, let's say you would go for, I don't know, maybe a couple of more years, 7-8 years, and then you will go, okay, I want 7-8 ounces of gold. That's 5. There we go, number 6. And let's do some sovereigns. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for 8 years. 8 ounces of gold. Okay. This would be a scenario where obviously this will keep you safe from certain trouble. You know, I mean, if a serious problem in the family comes up, God forbid, you got a big bill to pay to a hospital because there was a big operation in place and you, I don't know, you did not had the chance to do it in normal NHS times, as you know, also, not that I don't appreciate the NHS, don't get me wrong, I think they are very good. We're just missing a lot of personnel at the time, and that's causing a lot of troubles. But like I said, going back to the subject, if you know you have a serious problem, don't get your money in the bank, don't stack fiat currency, stack this, it will be a lot better. So for, I don't know, 7-8 years possibly, it's already a medium to long term of stacking, like 7-8 ounces. And yeah, it's a serious thing. You trust me when I tell you, you need quite some commitment, and to be careful not to get into fear of missing out, because that's, I think that's the key to stacking precious metals, gold or silver. You know, if you can hold yourself back and don't stack on the dark side, you know what I mean, yeah, then I think you're gonna be okay. Right, let's go forward with this. If you're doing this for a very long term, and let's say, I don't know, you want to insure forward a house deposit for your son, for your daughter, for your family, right? Looking into some banks, I'm not going to name them, or some websites very specialized in property, let's say. They say pretty much the same thing about a 2-bed average price in the UK at the time. Right now we're talking about 200k, 2 beds house in the UK, which means that you would need 20k, 10% deposit, right? Obviously, if you go for 3 bedrooms, the average would be a lot more, possibly 280, 300, but it depends obviously on where you live and where's the area that you want to buy and so on. But anyway, the average data for 2 beds, for 2-bedroom house, it says it's about 200k, which will bring us to a 20k 10% deposit. That would really mean, so yeah, that being said, we're looking really a 20k 10% deposit for a 2-bedroom house. 20k, if we do a little math, 20k divided by, let's say, 1,600, so 20k divided by 1,600, which is 1 ounce of gold today, you will have to get 12.5 ounces of gold. So that would mean 12 coins, just like this one. But then again, if you only do 1 ounce like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, this is 1 ounce. 1 ounce of gold. It went out of the capsule. Can't believe it. Right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1 ounce. You can stack in sovereigns as well, it's not a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, or 1 of these each year. Because if you put it in gold, the gold goes up by itself, doesn't it? It keeps up with inflation, more or less, but pretty much it can do that. So then you don't have to worry the prices are going up. Once you stock this, you put it aside 1 year, in 12 years, as in 12.5, 12 years and a half, as in 12 ounces, you'll have your deposit to put it forward. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 12, and we need 5, 12.5, which means another 1, 2 sovereigns. That's half an ounce, 16 grams, right? 8. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a 5. That is 12.5 ounces of gold. That will give you, in today's money, 20,000 for the deposit. But if you put it in fiat currency, I believe it's going to be devaluated. If you put your deposit, if you transform it in gold, because you will need 10 to 12 years to do this, I think it's gonna be a lot better idea. I love this gold bar. It's amazing. Right, so how much gold do we need to stack? Well, if the average price is for a 2-bedroom house is around 200k, then this really is what we need to do, guys. This is how it's looking. And yeah, I think it would be a great idea if we could just put aside our money for long term, like the deposit of a house, or I don't know, even more than that. I think it could work great if we could just put aside all those money in gold, because I think it will work better. Anyway, thank you very much for today. That's all I wanted to say, really. Just wanted to shout out, how much gold do we need to stack? Well, you can stack whatever you can, whenever you can. But yeah, it depends on your goals. Is it short term, medium term, long term? You know, are you in this business for 10 to 12, 15 years? Then nice and easy, slowly don't go in rushing. Just try to buy little by little, you know, dollar cost average, and everything should be just fine. Just fine. You don't need to rush. You don't need to, you know, be stressed about this. You just need to go on, because it will build up slowly. It will build up slowly, and it's gonna get you where you need to go. It's gonna be fine. Right. There's one more thing I wanted to show you guys today. The wanted list, if you remember. Do you still remember the wanted list? Well, the wanted list has changed. We've got Cobra out of the wanted list, and now we have a new guy. There you go. His name is Steven. If you haven't watched his channel, go ahead. You're gonna find him in the description of this video. But he made it on the wanted list because he's holding Una bars, and for being a secret Star Wars fan. Yeah. Well, I think this is the end of my video today. Remember, when it comes to gold, just do it in your own time, at your own pace, and yeah, don't rush. Make sure FOMO, fear of missing out, is not in your head when you're acquiring precious metals, gold or silver. And yeah, like I said, it depends a lot how you're thinking about this. From the beginning of the video I said, how much gold do we need to stack? Obviously I can't answer to that question, but make your goal, make your plan, go slowly in, monthly possibly, you know, one of these a month, one sovereign a month. It will get you to 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and 1 2 3 4. It will get you to this 12 sovereigns. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, but I'm sure the effort, it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Brilliant, guys. I rambled way too much about this. Thank you very much for watching. How much gold do we need to stack? Honestly, I don't know, but all I wanted to point out, short term, medium term, or long term, like, you know, a deposit for a house, or why not even more. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna have soon 100 subscribers, and obviously the 100 subscribers giveaway is going to be a Beskar bar. And until then, please remember, may the stack be with you always.